Greetings, participants. Before we begin, we would like to remind you that you are not in any danger, and that we would like to acknowledge any confusion regarding your agreement to the game. All questions will be answered through an exchange of information between both parties. First, you will answer a question we give you. Then, you will be allowed to ask us one question in return that we are obligated to answer. Take all the time you need before asking. Question of the day: the trolley problem. This is a test of identity. Who are you? How would you describe yourself? What are your intentions? How would you fare amongst the society? The most accurate way to answer these questions is through your actions within a given moment. That moment is this. You're a bystander, watching a rapidly approaching trolley. It has no brakes, no driver, no passengers. It rides a path that splits into two separate tracks. One of these tracks has a crowd of 6 other bystanders tied down to the track. You don't know these people. They don't know you. The other track only has one person tied down to it. This person, in your case, Gary, is your mother. If the trolley were to continue its path, it would either crush and kill track A with the crowd or track B with the one you are closely attached to. As a bystander, you are standing in front of a lever that can change the track to either side. You have time for one action, and because it is you, you're allowed to use your abilities, including your spells, features, strengths, and critical thinking skills for this question. What do you do?
Assuming that in this hypothetical, I have all my spells and inventory, here's what I would do. Firstly, I would flip the switch. I love my mother dearly, but it's easier to bring back one dead person than 6. Secondly, I would run 30 feet towards the trolley and dump out my entire bag of Sylvanas seeds, 9 in total. The effect of these seeds are as follows. Over the course of one round, or in this case, my turn, when thrown into the dirt, these seeds magically grow into 60-foot tall trees, each with 5 feet in diameter of solid wood. I hypothesized that 9 of these trees could cause 2 effects. The first being simply enough that a wall to stop or derail the trolley would be enough with 5 trees there. The second being that if the trolley was caught on top of a growing tree while running over it, it would be lifted up and derailed. There is no text that describes that anything can stop the growth of these trees. As for myself, I would use the Misty Step spell to teleport 30 feet away to make sure that I am in a safe distance away from the oncoming tree and trolley collision.
Thank you for your answer. Because of your decisions, you have successfully saved the person you are closely attached to. You have also saved another player's party of 6. You are now allowed to ask one question that we are obligated to answer. Each player had their own unique answer, and yet still ending with the same results. One player managed to save both another player's party of 6, as well as their close relative, by using their bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on themselves. They then switched the track towards their relative, and with their great speed, cut the ropes and dragged their relative away from the track. The other player managed to save their friend as well as your own party of 6 by switching the track towards their friend, using all their movement and action to cut the ropes. Because of their own friend's speed, they dodged out of the way of the trolley. This was a test of identity. There was no right or wrong answer in this scenario. There were many options the 3 players could have chosen to do. You all answered according to your beliefs, your standards, and your abilities. We would like to remind you that you are not in any danger,